the chess match here where
Yeah, it's great.
these
It's great.
two extremely smart coaches with teams that don't have that obvious vulnerability trying to figure out how to manipulate the other team and make them play in a way that's disadvantageous, which is so much more intricate and complex than like we're not going to cover Josh Hart. And
Yeah,
the Knicks like
yeah.
fuck,
I
what
mean,
are we going to do now? They're not guarding Hart, or we're going to attack Brunson or Cat every time and get them on the perimeter. Like those, that's
it's
all part of the
true, but
game.
yeah, yeah, it
But
happened, but it's not. Yeah,
these teams don't have such visible vulnerabilities where you can just say we're going to pinpoint this one thing and beat it in the head. So it's really
yeah,
complicated. And to me, the most interesting one is how OKC shot 39 3-pointers a game during the regular season. 39 attempts. I think it was 38.8 if I remember correctly, but let's say 39. During the series, I believe they went from like 33s in the first game to like 36. I could be getting these wrong, but ballpark, to 22 to 16. So the Indiana Pacers just decided that we're not going to let you take threes anymore, and we're going to live with the result of that. And OKC has kind of conceded that and said, okay, we won't take any threes, and we'll try to win a different way. And they successfully did that. Like really, really mind-bending different approaches. And also even with SGA, we're going to let him take all the shots. Now they're double teaming him constantly. Like the
right.
way that both Carlisle and however you say the name for the Oklahoma City coach
It was Iran.
did, Sirhan, like their approaches have changed by the half, by the quarter, by the game dramatically.
Yeah, it's tough, man. After every game, I wait a few hours, maybe a day, for all the nerds to start posting like X's and O's on YouTube. And in the Knicks series, it was easy to consume in like an hour. This one is like people are posting all these great videos of all these adjustments, and I'm like, I didn't see that in real time. I was watching the ball, but I wasn't watching Caruso stunting. Like this is really interesting. I didn't realize when Indiana stopped double teaming or when they started double teaming again. And it wasn't like a true double team. It was like a bunch of fake movements and occupying space at the right time. It's like, it's wonderful, man. Like these two teams belong in this finals. Like these are the two best teams I've seen in the last 2 months.
And what I think is, I mean, to your point here, is that these teams are both willing to execute and able to execute, which are two different things, what the coaches want. And when Carlisle says, we're flipping up our entire coverage, like, all right, we got it. We'll do it. Then you watch the Knicks play against them, and they're blowing coverages left and right. They couldn't handle pick and rolls, and guys are standing wide open under the basket.
Yeah.
I'm like, Pacers haven't actually blown a defense, pause, that dramatically in any game I've seen all postseason. And the Knicks would do it like 4 times a game. Like, oh, we both just went with the roll man. We forgot to guard this guy. Pacers, OKC are really, really disciplined teams.
Yeah, and there's room for chaos, and every playoff game is strange because adjustments are being made at a higher rate than they were in the regular season, and weaknesses are being exploited at a higher rate. So it's going to look strange, and stat lines, accumulative stats won't look right. But it's like there have been some blowouts, there have been some runs, and it's easy for me to explain that just through effort, but really it's chaos. And that's how the number one chess player loses a match against someone who isn't on his level. It's because like I got aggressive, I kind of fell asleep, I got bored, and he had me. He just got me. I was dominating until I wasn't dominating. And I think that's the joy of watching a playoff basketball versus regular season basketball. Um, to explain how teams approach possessions versus the results of possessions is two different things. And one could say Indiana lost their focus at the end, but they didn't have enough time to make another adjustment. The clock ran out. The clock is the looming element in the playoffs that I love.